Welcome back. Israel with Fresh Pacific. Today we're coming to you from Yuma, Arizona. It's 103 degrees with relative humidity about 50%, which makes it seem like it's 10 degrees hotter. So it's very hot and muggy. I'm here with Jesus from Limonera. He's going to show us what they do to minimize oil spotting. Optimal picking conditions for lemons would be when it's cool and dry. In these conditions, fruits on the tree are relatively hard and therefore can withstand more pounds of pressure. If the weather is hot and humid or the fruit is wet either from the humidity, morning dew, irrigation, or a combination of some or all, the opposite is true. Fruit will lose firmness, therefore requiring less pounds of pressure to cause damage by bursting the oil glands that are located right beneath the peel surface. That oil then leaks onto the peel surface and in time results in visible oil spots. It is impossible to avoid oil spotting completely, even in perfect weather conditions. But there are practices that growers can take to help minimize this issue. The most common would be to check and see how many pounds of pressure can a fruit withstand until the oil glands burst. This is done by using a handheld penetrometer. This is a handheld penetrometer, which measures the firmness or hardness of fruit. When pressure is applied to the plunger or tip, the gauge will move and show how many pounds of force was used. A quick tap of this little button and you will reset it. So Jesus is going to show us by applying pressure to see how many pounds of pressure it takes before we could actually see on the skin itself if it's wet. If you can see that little wet spot in the middle right there, that's what we don't want. And that was with 4 pounds of pressure applied. It varies from grower to grower or supplier to supplier on what number helps them to decide whether to harvest or not. Here in Yuma, they've determined that visible clear oil spots seen after applying less than 4 pounds of pressure would postpone picking. A different grower that I spoke with yesterday from a different location in the California desert near the Salton Sea, which has much higher humidity, said that his magic number was 6 pounds. Although different numbers from grower to grower, they all look for the same end result, to minimize oil spotting. We could see it there, and that was only with 2 3/4 pounds of pressure, which is not a good sign. That would be definitely a no not to go in and pick. So they won't get to these fields till like mid-September, but they're just waiting on fruit to grow a little bit and for the humidity to come down, which is about mid-September. But that's all for now. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys next time.